Okay, hey guys, blessings and abundance. Hope all is well. So here we have 3 piles, and this is a message from Archangel Michael. Pick a symbol or pick an item, okay? Whatever you feel drawn to, okay? So either pick this. This is Palo Santo Group 1, this symbol. Group 2, the button, this symbol. Group 3, this coin or this symbol. Okay. All right. So, yep. Pick it. So I'm outside. You see this? Beautiful, beautiful. Right? Okay. So let's go. Take a deep breath. Thank you, Divine Creator, Source, blessings and abundance upon our lives. Thank you for allowing us to see another day. Allow us to make the right choice. What is the message that's going to be beneficial to each and every one of the people that will view this video? I thank you for protection. I thank you for guidance. I thank you for kindness. I thank you for truth. I thank you for revelations, and I thank you for just everything that you provide us with thus far. Even if we're in a place that we wish that we could be in a better place, we're still very thankful for the place that we are in right now, that we have what we have. Even if it's the smallest little bit of what we have, we're still very grateful for it, and we give thanks to you, and we keep moving forward in reverence of the divine, the one, the most high, the great spirit. Netter. Whatever name you call the divine energy that dwells within you and surrounds you, give thanks, okay? Give thanks. Give thanks to your spiritual team that protects you, whether it's angels, guides, deities, ancestors, whatever it is, give thanks. Okay, so I'm going to start off and so it is. All right, I'm going to start off with group 1, and this is Palo Santo. So tapping, I'm feeling like I need to tap. So tapping sounds, so sound frequency hertz, solfego, hope I'm saying it right, sounds, okay, binaural beats. These things will be beneficial to you guys. You got to find one that you're drawn to, because some of them, they're not good for you, okay? They might look like it, or they might have a great image, but it might not be for you, okay? Remember, this is about understanding what is right for you. So some things that may be a fad, a trend, or a lot of people into it, it may not benefit you. Doesn't mean it's not right completely. It's just for you, it's not going to be beneficial. And sometimes it's just not good, period, for anybody. But people are just like jumping on a bandwagon for it. So you got to pay attention to that. Look at this symbol, take deep breaths, and understand that this symbol is symbolic. It's beneficial to you, okay? And so let's go into the message, all right? All right, so Archangel Michael, okay? The color that I channeled was green, okay? Heart chakra activation. So with this live, your heart chakra is being activated. When you look over there at the grass or how green it is, this is active. This is symbolic of your heart being opened and recognizing the things that you may not have before, because your heart may not have been fully opened, okay? Even in a sound in the background, that is saying, I'm hearing propelling forward, moving forward, okay? So fill your cup first. You are a giver, and naturally you will give your last, but not today. Fill your cup first. So for you, those of you who are always giving, okay, if you're not a giver and you never give, this is not the pile for you, okay? But for those of you that are givers, you give. You have no problem with giving. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you are learning how to not give so much of yourself to others and to give to yourself, okay? You're learning how to appreciate the fact that when someone gives, you are more accepting of the gifts that are coming in. And the divine is saying, everything is balanced and a moderation. And so you can give, yes. But right now at this time, I saw 3 and I saw 5. So that could be for the next 3 months. That could be for the next 3 days. next 3 hours. And whenever you see this, you just need to give to yourself. So that could be meditation, that could be eating something that's healthy for you, that could be just sitting and talking with God or your angels or your spiritual team. That could be just being present. I'm showing you this view because this is activating you. Okay, what you're seeing in front of you, the sun being out, what you're seeing, the greenery, that's activation. Okay, this is activating you. But fill your cup first. So wearing more greens or acknowledging the color green or meditating on the color green, closing your eyes and seeing green and just breathing in green, it's going to be beneficial. So taking deep breaths and visualizing the color green going into your body, activating your heart. You got to see these things, okay? And you will see, you have to use your visualization because we're going into the energy of the divine feminine now. And the divine feminine works off of your imagination, what you can bring into fruition. We've lived so long off the logical mind, we can't do that anymore. And that's the masculine. That's why the patriarchy has been so successful, because we have lived off of these energies, okay? And now we've created all that we can with the logical mind. Now the imagination needs to get reactivated, and through the heart, you will see that your imagination is more heart-centered and more in alignment with what you really want, and you're bringing that in because the heart connects to God, connects you to the truth of what it is and who you are. And your giving is great, but you need to receive too. And I know it's been hard to receive because some people always try to do things as a stipulation, like, yeah, I'll give you this, but you got to do this for me, you got to do that for me, and those days are done with. Okay, you're not about to be accepting that, and you're not flowing in that energy anymore. Okay, so the heart is activating, allowing you to rise in your frequency, a rise in your vibration. Okay, so this is so today, maybe the next 3 hours, 3 months, 3 days, whatever, just take some time, even 3 minutes. It could just be 3 minutes. The next 3 minutes, just after this video, take 3 minutes out for yourself, for just you. And then next thing you know, every day you have more and more time for yourself to get things done, but also for you to do for you. Okay, you don't have to spend a lot of money to do for yourself, to take time out to fill your cup up. Okay, so letting you know. Okay, so something about water, something about water for you guys. Water is going to be essential. Okay, whether it's just water, water with herbs, or just drinking water. Okay, here we got a dragon card, and I don't really need the card, but it's the image on the card for you that's going to be beneficial for you. I don't really use other cards outside of the cards I've made for myself now. But this is the imagery for you. The message is the image on here. You can read the card if you want, if you feel called to, but it's the image on here. Okay, so the dragon, so you guys are either born the year of the dragon, you have an affinity for dragons, you just connect to dragons. We are in the year of the dragon, so that is symbolic and significant for you guys. But dragons are very, very, very crucial in your journey of elevation and expansion. Okay. Oh, wait, hold up. Bathes you in divine feminine light. I was just talking about feminine light. I just shuffled cards and let the cards drop out. And and I got a bunch of cards, a bunch of decks mixed together. So this one card, I only picked one card for each pile. And this card is exactly what I was talking about, which is the feminine energy, right? So connecting to that, because the feminine, she receives, she gives, but she also has to receive too. And when she's in balance, but they're not saying you're not in balance. They're just saying that, you were taught to give so much of yourself. Your spiritual team, Archangel Michael, they're all just saying to you, you just give so much, and they just want you to receive, because there's so many gifts and presence and abundance that you're meant to receive for yourself. It's your season. It's your time. You deserve better than you've been receiving. So they want you to accept that. Okay. And On here it says expand your causal chakra, okay? Because remember, there's more than 7 chakras. It's just we focus on the 7 because 7 is such a significant number in our reality, okay? So that's the message for you guys, okay? So heart chakra, green. Remember, green. Even eating greens or drinking green stuff, or it's just and visualizing is really important. But blessings to you guys. Get you some Palo Santo, burn it, and cleanse your energy. And blessings and abundance to you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, so now we're going on to the button. Okay. So for some of you guys, the button represents, and you see it's 4, so 4 may be significant. You might be seeing lots of 4s. For you guys, the button symbolizes, being able to put things back together again with your own hands. Like, yes, it's nice to go purchase and buy things from other people and everything like that. But for this group, I'm just feeling like for you to put the things together again, for you to bring in your knowledge, for you to use your hands, for you to use your gifts. It's significant, okay? And this is the symbol, so, draw that symbol and utilize it. But this is Archangel Michael's message to you. The color lavender, okay? The color lavender is going to be significant and symbolic for you. Take action. Have faith that where you are led is bringing you towards peace and abundance and unconditional love. So some of you guys, you might not feel like love is unconditional because there's so many people around you that always conditioned love. And it's like you've always been unconditional for this group. But what happened is, because you've been around so many people, they kind of rubbed off on you. So you kind of conditioned some of your love relationships, whether it's family, friends, whatever, partnerships, whatever the case is. And now you're kind of learning how to be in a space of recognizing that love is unconditional. Like, Source loves you unconditionally. People talk about, oh, your sin and Jesus died for you and all of this stuff. But it's like, when you really look into everything, you start to realize that some things, it doesn't make sense, right? And I'm not saying whatever your belief is. I'm just saying, like, I really want you to understand and take deeper research into things that, you connect to, right? Because, if you're religious still, you got to look into the understanding of why and what and how and when and where and all of that, okay? Because you guys are very, very important, but there's been so much instilled in you to create this fear, right? You're so afraid to step on, you're like stepping on eggshells around people, around places, around things. And that's because they've tried to use control. They've used religion as a control for you. They've used, your money as a control for you. There's so many things that they've tried to use to control you. And right now you're in a space where your eyes are seeing and you're breaking free. And so as you look over here, we're going to look over here. You're activating that third eye to see the truth of what really is, because they're using so many scare tactics to keep you blocked and keep you boxed in. But you're like, little by little, you've been breaking free of it. And you are an unconditional lover, right? But they've conditioned you to try to be conditioned in your love, but you're not. And because you've met so many people, and I feel emotional saying this to you guys. So you might have really been through a lot, this group. You've met a lot of people that used you and, like I said, put conditions on the love they gave you. Well, I'll give you love only on Wednesdays, or I'll make time for you only on this day. And you've fallen in a lot of traps because your love is unconditional. You don't really judge people, right? But you're being guided on how to be careful with who you give your love to, because of, but it's not even that. It's like, the source, the angels, Archangel Michael saying, like, you can love people, yes, but what it is you setting those boundaries, because there's certain people that they won't appreciate your love, and you don't deserve to go through the things you've gone through before, right? They don't. And when I say that you don't deserve love, because everyone deserves love, but they don't deserve to take advantage of the love you have to give. That is what I'm saying, okay? So right now it's like they deserve love, right? But at this time, they would take advantage of you. It would bring you back too far, right? Of where you finally come from. Okay. So some people, that's why they're being removed. That's why they're not allowed to get close to you. This is why the things that are happening. Okay. Okay, so just to let you know. So, but take action on the things that you really desire. Okay, whether it's, creative projects, whether it's a career, a job, whether it is just taking time with yourself, take action on that. Okay, because it's going to bring you into an energy that's going to flow so beautifully, right? Just flowing. You're just flowing. I'm seeing an ocean, like the water and the waves and how it flows, and the natural current. The natural current, it just goes in a direction. And the fish, they don't fight against the current. They just go with it. And they get to where they're going, right? The strong ones, right? And you're the strong one. And in your bloodline, in your reality, right? You are the main character, okay? You're not operating at the same script as everybody else. This is why people are fumbling around you, because the script that you've written, that you're creating, right? People don't know what to do next with you. They don't know if you're coming or going. They don't know which way you coming, because you've been changing things up. And because of that, the script you're rewriting the script that was written for you. You're writing your own script right now. Okay. Especially if we're in the year of the dragon. Dragons are fierce. They always have treasure. They're powerful. Okay. And in the Chinese calendar, whenever you see this, just know, like, that energy you carry is the dragon, right? This is the energy of the dragon from this video. So if you can watch this a year from now, 2 years from now, whatever, the energy of the dragon is still prevalent. And so just letting you know, like, you are a treasure. Okay. You are the treasure. You are the love you've been seeking, giving it to yourself, and still giving it to people, but you got to know that you got to be guided to people, because there's some people that you're not going to be guided to. There's some people whose energies just don't mesh with yours, and they're just not going to. So you need to focus your energy on going to people who have your best interest at heart. Okay, the ones that you can feel in your soul, into your body, that they need you. They need this help, right? And you got the stamp of approval from your angels, your guides, your spiritual team, the source self within you, whatever. Okay. So let's see the card. So this card that's under here, and sewing. Sorry, with the button too, you might be really good at sewing. So start sewing stuff, maybe crocheting, something like that. Okay. But this card, I'm not really using it, but this card is just for imagery purposes. Oh, okay. The Hierophant. And for some of you, there is someone coming into your life that holds the energy of the Hierophant. Okay. They are a leader. They're spiritual or religious, but they have a lot of wisdom, and you can learn from them, whether you view them as a mentor, or you view them as a lover or a friend. They're coming in and they're going to help you. And look, isn't that water behind there? See, look at that. I didn't even look at the card. I just shuffled. I mixed a bunch of the cards that I carry, because I had a bunch of tarot cards and a bunch of cards, and I don't use any of them. I just kind of go with what the messages that I'm getting, and but I have a few of them that I carry with me, and I mix them up, and once in a while I'll use them, but I use more so the cards I've created. And so this says big business, tradition, spirituality, right? So some of you guys, you may be called to creating your own tradition for your family, creating your own thing, getting out of what they told you and doing your own thing. Some of you may be getting back into what is traditional for your lineage. Okay. A lot of you guys, maybe you can create a business with sewing or creating things with your hands. Okay. It's just like weaving a web of your own making, not always purchasing and getting from other people. Okay, just creating your own stuff. This is what you're being guided to. Just create your own thing. And if you feel called to it, creating a business off of the things that you create, you will be successful, because the divine is saying that. But it has to be your own thing. It has to come from your imagination. Okay, big business. Look, some of you guys are already in business, and they're saying that your business is going to start blowing up. Keep putting yourself out there. Keep on pushing forward, okay? I'm seeing wheels, so cars. So some of you guys need a car really bad, or want your own car. So they're saying it's coming. All of these things are coming. The thing is, whatever you create has to be beneficial to yourself and those you're meant to help. Okay, so if you get a vehicle right now, right, and you was given a gift of being able to get a car, that car is going to be beneficial because it's going to help you and your business and bringing something forward to others. It's not just for you to do whatever you want to do. For this group, this is whatever is given to you is going to benefit a lot of people, right? So if you start a business and it's crystals, those crystals that you have, it's going to help other people. If you start a business and it's about creating shirts, those shirts you create and the words you put or the images you put on that shirt is going to be beneficial to the people who purchase it. Okay. And you might even get so successful, you will get so successful that you'll be able to give things away. This group here is about getting to a place that you'll be so successful because you're in your authentic energy. You're doing what is right for you, which entails is right for so many others that you're meant to help because you inspire them. And you're going to be so successful that you're going to be able to help other people. Okay? And it's bringing you towards peace, abundance, unconditional love. Remember that you are peace. You are peace. You're an embodiment of peace. That's why so many people try to take from you, because you are the embodiment of unconditional love. You are the embodiment of abundance. You are the embodiment of peace. That's why you got people that steal, that follow you, that copy you, that stalk you, that want to be with you, that want to be like you because they need a piece of you because you embody these things. And Archangel Michael is saying your third eye is activating as we speak right now, to the point where you're going to see those people and steer clear of them. You're going to see that person, you take the bus, certain people won't be able to get on the bus when you're around because it's like you're going to be able to see. And it's like something, it's like a repel. Like, when you put the magnets and you turn the magnet the opposite direction of when it attracts, well, you're going to be repelling people, right? If there's people that's really problematic, because you're activating your third eye and there's certain energy that you're emitting, and it's going to push certain people away from you because they don't have your best interest at heart. Okay. All right. So, color lavender, breathing in that color, meditating on that color, visualizing yourself with that color, connecting with the energy of the stag. Okay. You guys are very connected to energy of animals. So whatever animal you're seeing a lot of, connect to that animal. It could be a bird. It could be a squirrel. It could be dogs. It could be cats. It could be freaking deers. It could be a freaking ostrich, flamingo, freaking different animals that you're seeing in your life. It could be images. It could just be in your physical life. Skunks, freaking raccoons, whatever. Connect with that energy of that animal to talk to them so they can give you the messages that's going to be beneficial and healing to you in your journey, because it's all about healing and growing. So buttons. Okay, somebody need to fix their button. I heard fix your crown. You got a crown that is not like anybody else in this whole wide reality. Okay? No one else. I don't care if there's clones of you out there. I don't care if there's a doppelganger. There ain't no one that's going to be like you ever. Ever. Even if you have children, they are still not you. So fix that crown and walk with your head held high and love on yourself more and take action towards your goals. And it could be your health, wealth, whatever it is that you really want. Take action towards it by first trusting that you're guided to the right place and people, and that you have the energy and the mind capacity to take in the new knowledge and wisdom, and that you will be successful. But you got to first know it. Walk in that knowing, not just believing, but knowing that this is for you and this is right. So whatever field or career that you're in, that you know that you're good at, you know it, but you got so many naysayers around you. Walk in that knowing that you're going to be successful. Okay? All right. So, moving them hips, I heard. Dancing. She's a dancing machine. He's a dancing machine. That might be a significant song for y'all. But dancing, moving your body, or just moving your hips around. You could be sitting, you could be standing, just moving your hips around. That's going to help open up the sacral chakra so that you can feel, pull in more of your creativity and remove the energy of others. It's about being in your own energy. Okay, being in your own stuff right now. All right, so as you activate blessings and abundance, thank you, source, for everything. All right, so now we go in another next group. Next group is this. Okay, so we got a nickel. So if I had a nickel for every time somebody done told me, okay, that's a message for somebody, so your ancestors. So this group right here is about ancestors and connecting to the old, connecting to the ancient. So ancient wisdom's coming to you. A lot of knowledge and wisdom, a lot of understanding, a lot of truth, a lot of peace, a lot of prosperity is coming to you for this group, because there is the mind. The mind is being worked on. Your mind is being worked on, okay? Elevation, so diamonds may be significant. Coins are significant. Maybe you have a lot of coins, okay? Coins are significant, okay? The ways of old. So for you guys, connecting and understanding the ancient, your tribe, your lineage, your heritage, understanding that where you come from, getting a good understanding of that is going to be significant, okay? Walking in your truth, okay? There's favor over your life, and more favor is going to be coming, and you're going to notice it more because of this year of 2024, okay? Do the Gregorian calendar. It says we're in 2024, right? And we're in the year of the dragon, okay? So whenever you see this video, it's significant, okay? So, all right, listen. So if I had a nickel for every time, okay? It's so funny. So somebody's grandmother, either this is for deceased grandmother, is with you right now and really helping to propel you forward and helping you to remember what is going to what your connection to the land is. It's about the land for you guys, okay? So when you look at this as activations, okay? All right, so all right. Oh snap. Let me tell you guys something, all right? When I wrote these, I forgot what I wrote. I just be writing stuff, and a lot of times I don't remember what I wrote. I did not remember that I wrote this, that it's connecting to the root chakra, because your root chakra is activating. All I know is that these are messages from Archangel Michael. I wrote what I was guided to write, and then I forgot. I freaking forgot. Okay? I don't know if anybody else is doing that too, but I really literally forgot. And this is about the land, and I heard it again. Okay, so this is freaking, you guys don't even know how like magical things be happening and how synchronized and how beautiful things can be. Well, I think you do know, but a lot of people around you make you think you crazy. Probably. But yeah, this is magical. Okay, listen to the messages of the divine. Listen to the messages of the birds, the caws and squawks. They help guide and protect you. So there are, I know y'all can hear that crow in there, caw, 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 squawking or quacking or whatever, cawing. And there's messages in that. Pay attention to the messages, the animals that surround you. They are significant. They are helpers. Now, some of them are spies, so also remember that. You are being spied on. This group is being spied on heavily. You're being watched. You're being watched through your social media. You are being watched through your day-to-day life. The people that are in your life, they are all doing this. They are all watchers, okay? And, but you are protected. You are divinely protected, okay? People don't want that smoke with you. I'm just telling you, I want you to really notice within the depth of my words. They don't want the smoke with you. They don't want that smoke, okay? Because there's a holy fire that surrounds you and that's within you. And Archangel Michael is here to reiterate this. They don't want that smoke. Okay, that's why they try to do things to keep you kind of down, like inadvertently. They can't really directly do anything to you. So they got to do it like sneakily in little things that they do to try to keep you down so that energetically you are weighed heavy so you can't do what you need to do or hear what you need to hear or be what you need to be. But I'm telling you, they don't want the smoke with you. So they got to do things around. They don't want fire, the hell, brimstones and hellfire coming from down below the ground and coming from the sky down on them. That's why a lot of people who did you wrong, you might not have been around to notice, but they got payback. They thought somebody put magic on them because of the bad stuff that's going on with them. And some of it took some time because they had to build up, because they had to go do some things to a few other people before it actually came down. But when it came down heavily. And the main person, the reason that it's coming down as heavy as it is, because you have a certain spark to you that not a lot of people have. Now, God is within all of us, but there are certain sparks that God placed and within certain people to come into this world at this time, because the mission that you have a strong and important mission here. Okay, and because you have an important mission here, you had to have the fire had to burn heavily. They tried to snuff it out when you was a child, but they couldn't. They couldn't fully. It was kind of like it dimmed, but it was still burning, right? A lot of people are at a low frequency, low vibration, so they can't really tap into that fire. That's why they try to emulate you or whatever, or they look at you with disdain. And it's not your fault, and it's not your problem. People's problem with you is not your problem. It's a them problem, and they need to work on themselves. You've been doing the work on yourself. You've done it, right? You deserve better. You deserve more. And I know things might have slowed down for you. You might not see things as you want to. Maybe your frequency went down a lot at one point. Well, you're in a new energy, a new time, a new door's open. This is you can rewrite a whole new story now. You just got to choose it, okay? And if you can hear the laughter, this is confirmation. Like your inner child is like, hey, we can play now. It doesn't have to be as heavy. Everybody's in a different reality. Not everything you see on social media is real, and not everything you hear around you is real. But it's real for someone else, but not in your story, your reality, okay? I was listening to this podcast, and it was Busta Rhymes, and he was saying, everybody say that you're delusional until it's real. So everything you thought of and you came up with, and people was like, yeah, right, they shot it down or they stole the idea or whatever. The divine is saying now it's like you can be in a whole new energy. You can create from this space, and you have a lot of animals and spirit guides around you that can help you to get to that space of really creating. Okay, everybody thinks you're delusional. They think you're not aware, or you're just kind of like foolish, like to believe in love or truth and peace and happiness, and because all these negative things are happening, but they don't understand that you can see things from a different perspective, and they just want you to feel safe, and you're knowing the truth. This is why you keep getting that message that everything's good. Stop worrying. Why do you keep getting these messages if it's not the truth? But it doesn't seem like it because you're bombarded with bullshit crap, okay? Because of others around you. The divine is saying you are safe, you are secure. As you look at this image in front of you, you're being activated in your root chakra to know that you're safe. You're safe and secure. Even this symbol is an activation. This symbol here is an activation. There we go. Sorry, it's kind of blurry. There we go. The symbol's an activation. You are activating your root chakra. So in breathing in red or wearing red or thinking about, red stuff, it's going to activate you, okay? So you are safe, you're secure, you are loved, you are protected. You're just reminded. Take some time out today to connect with yourself and feel grounded and connected to the earth and to Mother. Because you have to be connected to Mother, because Mother is destroying a lot in this world. Because Mother needs to remove certain things, and it's so crazy because it's like it seems so impossible, right? Like your dream, your vision, your desire seems impossible, like it's never happened before. I've tried before and it didn't work. Well, because the energy wasn't in the right place around you and in you. And even if you're still in the same situation, they're telling you that the energy is right now to believe in it, to know it, to walk in that, okay? You are safe, you are secured, you are loved, you are nurtured, you are those things, you embody those things, okay? You're powerful, you're smart. Something about science, something about math, something about being the trendsetter, something about just pulling something out and creating it. It's a physical thing that you have to create. whether it is jobs for others, whether it is opportunities, whether it is just speaking certain things and it just kind of activates people or awakens them, whatever the case is, okay? You won't be able to see the truth, but you got to feel safe in the skin you're in the ground you're in. We had to be put in these positions to go through what we went through so that we can get to the place we need to. The only reason that these people were able to attack you and do the things they did was because it was allowed. Source God allowed these things to happen, because this is what is going to help you relate to many others. Okay, this is what's going to help you heal others. You know how many people are suffering? Yes, you do. And you feel it. And these people need you. They need you to be right so you can heal them. You can help them. They need you. This is why you had to go through what you had to go through. And that book, go write it. That journal, go create it. That bibliography, go write it. Okay, that creation, that item that you have in your mind, you know, that you've been thinking about for a long time, but trying to figure out how is it possible without money. They said, start with the process of creating it and see that the money comes to you. You got to know it. You got to walk in your knowing, like, I'm doing this because I'm guided to. So if I'm guided to do something, why wouldn't I be supported? Why wouldn't I be supported? But it doesn't make sense because you're not around people that are very supportive. You're a loner. And being a loner, it's hard to relate to people. And when you relate to people, you can't relate to them on a superficial level. It has to be deeper. And they're coming. They're here. They're around you. It's just a matter of you putting yourself out there, you connecting to your spiritual guides, your spiritual animals, and they got your back. Like I said, there are people spying on you. You need to know that. But just know that those people who are spying on you, they can't do nothing to you. They don't want the smoke. They don't want the problems. That's going to come with really doing what they're trying to do, because they only had a certain amount of time to really destroy you. And that time has come, and they can't destroy you anymore. So now what they did was they planted the seed so you destroy yourself. But this is why you're being guided to do certain things, because your spiritual team, Archangel Michael's like, hey, you can't destroy yourself. You are way too needed. You are way too important. So that's why they couldn't do it themselves. They had to get you to do it. So now you've been doing it in different ways. But guess what? That cycle, that chapter, that story, all of that has ended already. And I know you feel it because you've already been doing things to change yourself, to better your circumstances, to improve your health, your wealth, your body, your mind, and your spirit. Okay? I'm here to encourage you, and I'm here to let you know that you are safe. And all the things that are creating unsafety, a feeling of unsafety, they are being removed. Look, I don't know if you guys can see it. Look, I don't know. Wait, did it go? It's over there. It's a butterfly. Orange butterfly. Monarch butterfly. What? Confirmation. What you're going to create is going to be so big, and they're trying to get you to destroy yourself so that you can't create it, because they can't do nothing to you. They can't. And just walk in that knowing of they can't. They don't want that smoke, and they can't touch you. All right? You are loved. You are honored. You are highly, highly sought after in the spiritual realm. Okay? All right, sorry. Now, this card I'm just putting here for an image. I don't really use cards like that anymore unless I make my own cards and stuff. So this message here, this is the image. Ooh, baby. Okay, so we turn it over. This is whale. Judgment. So what it says is rising up, clarity, awakening, and mercy. Right? This is how big you are. You're so big. It's too big. It's too wide. It won't fit. I walk like this because I can back it up. That's you. I got a big ego. They love my big ego. But you are huge. You're not supposed to try to get rid of your ego. You're supposed to let your ego know that you are now taking over. The higher you. You're safe. You're secure. You don't have to run in the energy of fight or flight, because you will know where you need to be and what you need to do. You need to have more faith in yourself. This is your message. Your ancestors, they talking to you. And they're saying that you got the keys to everything. You're unlocking it. This is activating you. You're being unlocked. You're going to understand everything. I just shuffle the cards and I just let it fall out. I just shuffle the cards and fall out. I don't know. I just write stuff and then I don't really remember. Like, not really. I don't remember a lot of what I write. It's crazy because when you're channeling, you get messages and you're like, what the freak? How do I even know that? How does that even make sense? And it does, and it will. You are big and they try to make you small or make you think you're small. Imagine realizing that you're a whale. It's kind of like the ugly duckling. The whole time he was placed in a place where he was so small and it was seen as small or seen as ugly. But really he was the most beautiful, the biggest out of everybody that was surrounding him. But what did they do? They had to keep him confined into a box and confuse him, break him down to the point where he broke himself down. That was a trick. That's been the trick. That's been what they've been doing. And now, guess what, baby? Even the birds is confirming. The birds is confirming. They tricked you to destroy yourself. You hear them? Listen to the messages. Something is coming, and it's going to be beneficial to you. To you, it's going to be beneficial. So stop creating from a space of pain and suffering and lack because you see it around you. Start creating from a place of abundance because the more you have, the more you're going to be able to help. Remember that. So if you start reminding yourself of that, you're going to see it in your reality because what you have can heal and help a lot of others who are in need, who you were guided to, who are a part of your contract to be here. Okay? All right, so the symbol here again. All right, blessings and abundance, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in and love you. Peace.